position. It's a red. Edge. Done, son. Not a lot. Not a lot. 2.5 hours of my life wasted here, sitting here on this chair.
It's not great if you're a guessing fan. You don't want to see you lose interest during the game, do you? But Nathan, so we started out with Nathan's got the balls of it. Because you try to punish so much that you're not playing, you're not playing a normal game.
Right, we're on. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the first match of King of the Hill, Category 5. We've got Jason Salt and Matt Price. Sitting next to me in the comms is Dan Jones. All right, Danny?
Good evening all. So what are your thoughts, Neil?
It's a tough one. Obviously, Jason plays a lot of pool. When he gets in there, if he's flowing, he'll you know, he's okay. But I think Matt Price, I was talking to him earlier on, and he was saying that he's either all or nothing. He'll either play well or not. So, but we'll see. So, did Chase break them? Yeah, massive break.
Yeah, he's been out of the game for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So like you said earlier, Neil, good idea of wheel the good.
Yeah. These are looking cool for Chase if he holds his head together here. Or see.
Yeah. Is that mistake number one?
Yeah. It's still. Let's just have a look at the camera down on that. Yeah, you can see the. You can see the red in the corner, I think.
Yeah. I didn't think you could see that there. Did you say he's a good potter? Did you? Neil?
Yeah, he's ex-snooker player, and he has got. I played with him in the county, Blackpool County, and he's knocked some good finishes in. But like obviously with a race to 11, it's a different thing. So, and if any of you got any predictions, guys, let us know.
Yeah, really quiet on the comments at the minute, Neil. I think early days into
it's a Thursday night as well. Mind you, I'd be sitting at home watching it, I would.
Yeah.
With a little G&T.
Yeah. What is it's like a gin, Neil?
Huh?
Do you like a gin?
Well, the odd one. The odd litre and all.
We'll have to see if Adam will drop us a bottle in here.
Yeah. Right then. So he's basically got a pot to the top here. Black, red in the middle and black in the corner, 1-0. Easy save from here though, Danny, isn't it?
It's easy from me, Neil.
Yeah.
The second you normally say something like that.
Yeah.
It's normally with Andy Woodhouse, he normally puts the case on that then.
Yeah, he's played that well, and I think this'll obviously the first frame gives you a bit of confidence. You could, Matt can't do nothing about this breaking dish.
No, yeah, because this was off the break, wasn't it? I think. Yeah. I think they were already down and lagging before we did him turn the marks on, Neil, I think.
Well, we were waiting for the inevitable mass to turn up.
Oh yes,
as soon as it turns up, then we're in.
Yeah, I think he's just minded his weight there, Neil, hasn't he, and to come out well. So there we go, 1-0 to Jace.
Yeah. His tail will be up now after that, because I think he's one of these players that plays on a little bit of. Obviously he didn't break then. He must have been Matt.
Oh, so it was Matt's, but I think we did just miss that.
Yeah, we did.
What's it there?
Yeah, because he was down on the shot, weren't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, and now I've got to say to you, Jace's break is like it's like shooting a shotgun at the balls. It's massive.
Has he got a big break?
Yeah, massive.
It's a big part of the game, isn't it? If you got that break right, and you can pot like that.
Yeah, I don't know if you find yourself, Dan, if you're playing in a match like obviously when you played in yours like race to 11, if you're not getting a ball on the first off your break, then like you say it's massive, isn't it? Because you just end up like you're your opponent's in control straight away, isn't he?
Straight away,
So
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
see how we go in this one. There you go, look, massive.
Yeah.
He's got a starter.
Yeah, I think it's what, just say the only tricky one here, the left one.
Yeah,
to
the one
left.
on the left rail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can he drop behind that now, do you think, to top left?
I think it's
Come back
I
down?
think it's tracking towards the black.
Oh, he's getting yellows, is he? Yeah, yellows it is.
Well, I'm
No.
not a fan of that shot,
No,
mate,
no.
because
He's tied three yellows up there, looking
Yeah.
at that. Well, everything's gone tied up, but
and if you watch the pace of what he plays at, he's pretty quick. When you could. I mean, I said this to Dom when Dom played his first match against Andy Brammer. Just take 20 seconds, look at the table, then play your shot.
yeah,
There's no, you can make mistakes if you're getting down too quick.
yeah. I noticed that's what you did once. It's against Don.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
made you see a time, and
Yeah,
obviously it worked for you quite well, didn't it? Though,
only
doing that.
just, yeah. Well, one good pot.
Well,
Yeah, well,
yeah. What did we say? Tell me. Tied 3
What do
balls
we
up.
know?
Yeah. I didn't actually think that yellow went to the
the left middle.
yeah, I didn't. I thought the other yellow was just blocking it. But what are you doing here, Neil? Are you rolling it in? Just trying
I think
to
he's
hold?
looking at coming off the top rail
the
here.
top
To be
rail.
fair. I'd just take my medicine here, I would,
Yeah.
Dan. I'd just drop it in dead weight, and you'd leave yourself just side of that red. You're still good enough to play that shot. There you go.
Yeah.
Now, all right, he's probably got like 4 inches like purchase on that rather than being sitting next to it. But
Yeah.
well,
Lovely finish.
2/8.
Yeah. Nothing Matt can do about that there, is
No.
he?
I don't think we've got any listeners, have we? Oh yeah,
No,
sorry.
Russie's just had a little
Yeah.
poke at me, Neil, there, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's right, he's hit the nail on the head.
You deposited them, yeah. All right, Gaz, how you doing, mate? Hope everything's okay with you.
Oh, I didn't see Gaz, yeah, Gaz is
Yeah.
in, I didn't see Gaz. I saw Russie's little,
Which bones you on about though, Russ? That's the thing.
yeah, that's a good point, yeah. So, 2-0, Neil. We haven't seen anything of Matt, have we? Yet.
Well, a break.
A break, yeah.
Break. Yeah, just had the knock with Russ earlier on, and he's tried a different cue. And hence the comment, it's going on eBay tomorrow.
Oh, Russie's tried a new cue,
yeah,
will you?
yeah.
Right.
Russ out. Now, he's in off here, but having said that, I think in any match up to like up 11 frames, Matt will have his chance, and it's how he deals with it and if he takes them. So
Yeah.
if he can just get like, even if he goes 3-0 down, then if you can just bring the odd 2 back, 3-2, and
Yeah.
you're still back in it then, aren't you? Evening, Paul. 100% Jason would have got them. Yeah. To be fair, Paul, he's not 2/8 in, so he's not messing about.
I was going to say he isn't messing about, Neil. He's
No,
quick
I
as well,
think
isn't
I
he?
think speed. I think we're going to be in for 9:30.
Yeah. I can't see him, and he doesn't look like he's letting off, does it? He's
Oh, there you go.
straight down again, and this is Matt's first real visit at
I do.
anything.
Yeah, I do think that obviously he's just not the mates in, and he wants to get like a rhythm going.
Yeah.
But I do think that you can rush it, and then if you miss the odd ball like that, then I mean, to be fair, he's left Matt absolutely diddly.
There's nothing on Neil, is there?
No.
He's got nothing.
No,
I mean, I don't
you
think
just got to try and make it mucky for him, haven't
make
you?
it mucky. Yeah,
Yeah.
just cut this red down the bottom.
Yeah.
Try
Yeah,
and
definitely, mate.
just make it awkward.
Yeah.
And I
Stick
think
it right in front of the alley.
That's it,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good
Yeah.
shot. Now these are the frames that you need to like what the Matt needs really.
yeah. The thing looking at that, Neil, he knows he's going to get. Well, you think he's going to get another visit
Yeah.
where he's put that red. But two finishes knocked in. I don't know.
Well, the two yellows that are just below the black. Obviously, I think the one that's furthest to the bottom rail. I think that could potentially go.
He's tried to
It
nudge
just
it. Yeah.
goes into stuff, and it's like
He's tried there. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wanted to land behind that or nudge at least nudge into
just
him.
drop him in, lost a turn.
Yeah.
See, now
Yeah.
that wasn't a clever shot. He played that with check side. He should have just left him sitting underneath.
Sitting underneath. Yeah.
Underneath these two yellows.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm saying the time element is he's rushing a little bit.
I'd be happy to be in this situation if it was Matt now. He's got a chance to get himself in the frame, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's basically just got feed him on rice, just give him nothing.
Yeah. I like that one, Neil. I like that one. Yeah.
Feed him on rice. Yeah, he's played a good pot there.
That's a
Do you
good
know he
shot,
could
yeah.
potentially get back into this?
Yeah. That's a nice first shot considering he hasn't been to the table.
Yeah. Confident shot,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah. He's left nothing. I think it was a bit of a free shot once.
Do you go bottom right hand bag here and go free the red up? Because I think one good shot. There's different. There's
Do you
different
think
ways.
the one closest to the yellow that does go in this bottom? He's not
There,
gone
there
into.
you go. Now
I think he's okay. Yeah.
he's okay. He's just got to
Do you think he cuts us into bottom left? And
bottom
then
left.
goes high.
Yeah.
to take-
Potentially with
Yeah.
he could play this with right hand side, come off the top and side cushion, and then he's got an option of the two reds in the bottom.
Two
right.
reds into the bottom right. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think they both go.
Yeah.
Neil, don't they?
Yeah.
And Matt used to be a brilliant potter when I used to practice with him years ago.
Oh mate, he's
Potting was phenomenal.
yeah his record is brilliant, and I've watched him in money matches, and he's caned it, mate.
Yeah.
You'd have him in your side, mate, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. I don't know if we played. Did we all? Obviously, I played with Matty for years, but did we all play together once upon a time? Me, you, and Matt at the Red Lion.
I
Or did you come after?
I come after, I think. I just got back into it.
Just got back into it.
That
Yeah.
was my first match when I played at the Red Lion with you guys. It got me
Yeah.
back into pool.
Yeah, you just started back playing again, haven't
Yeah,
you? That's a lovely shot.
that's a great shot. And now he's just got get down, cue it in, black in the bottom right. It's just basically a stun shot.
Evening, Rob.
Rob Adams, evening mate, you alright?
Yeah, I agree with that, Russ. Yeah, if he can get his game back, decent into Neil.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Jace.
There you
but
go.
Yeah.
He won't give in.
Yep.
Matt won't
No.
roll over and let you tickle his belly. No way.
No.
Good evening, Kerry Ann. You alright?
Good carries in, yeah. Evening carry.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice
2-1.
finish that.
There's a game on your hands now.
Nice finish that. He's not going
Thomas
anywhere,
Bramley,
is he?
brilliant, Matty. Yeah. We do know his ability. And to be fair, it's going to be a close game. This is.
Yeah.
You did see a chink with Jace then when he missed that yellow at the top.
Yeah, do you
And-
think he got down Neil a bit quick? He got
He's-
very quick once he down.
It's like he's playing speed pool.
Yeah, speed pool, yeah. And like you said, if that's his game, I'm not sure, but
If he plays like that, fine. But I'm not
Yeah.
one to
No.
criticise or judge. But I'm just thinking that like sometimes when you're flowing like that and you try and go bang 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 bang, then something gives,
yeah, you're going to make mistakes.
and that
you're
could
gonna
be the
miss, aren't you?
start of like a Christmas tree of errors. Yeah.
Well, Matt will be happy with that, won't he? Because he hasn't done anything wrong, has he? Really?
No. No, he's come to the table and he's finished them. Yeah, it was a good finish, Paul. Good, good, and it is a good game, mate. Yeah.
Have we had Neil one missed shot in 3 frames? One.
Yeah,
One
something
not
like
one,
that, mate, yeah, it's a good standard.
Yeah. Do you reckon here, Neil?
Do you know? Let's just have a look over the overhead. That's not a plant in the top corner, is it?
I think if he hits the bottom yellow, could he nudge onto the? I think that's a bit like you, as you say, Neil Smalley, isn't it? If you
Yeah,
start
yeah.
Playing stuff that's not.
Yeah,
in
you
the
try and make
reds.
something happen.
Yeah, you
that,
try
that
and-
you
yeah.
yeah, I'd go advocating reds here.
I don't think he's got a lot of work to do, has he? Paul?
No, he
So
can,
you can't. He's okay on that, isn't he?
he's more than capable of knocking
Yeah.
these in. Evening, Emily.
Yeah. I think it's the red just below the 2 yellows is probably the only really
I think
smelly
that could
one.
be
It's got
potentially be his last ball.
last ball
Yeah,
drops in the middle.
and then black in the
Black in the left
opposite,
centre, yeah.
opposite middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Yeah,
That's a good
one
shot.
thing with Matt, he does like them soft stuns and soft screws. He's pretty good at them. And again,
I think as the game goes on and the more table time he gets, I think Matt will improve. But by every frame.
yeah, I totally agree there. Yeah,
Obviously, I mean, when you think about it, Jason's gone to the table. He's had 2 8s, and then if Matt does knock these in, he's sitting at 2-2. And you think, what have I done wrong?
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I've got a game on my hands
Game
here,
on-
and
yeah,
he has.
yeah.
And I think it could backfire on Jace because Matt's going. I'm gonna have to drop my game here.
Game. Yeah,
I've got to, otherwise I'm gonna get smoked.
Yeah. Evening, Tonk.
Evening, Aid. You alright, mate? Yeah, just screw out this for the red in the bottom right.
Oh.
He's gone across. though.
Skewed across it, Neil. Yeah, he
Yeah,
skewed
yeah.
across that, hasn't he?
But it's not the end of the world. He's raised his hand there and,
Yeah.
and apologies.
Just sitting there, Neil. Just a bit of rush of blood. Just come across his
yeah, he's
tanties,
just
come right
it,
across
and
his
we
tanty.
can all
Yeah.
be forgiven for making
Yeah.
the odd error. But
Well, we'll find out if that bottom one of them 3, that cluster, does nudge the plant in, or is he?
I,
Can't
do
see.
you know if he plays it off the cushion, does it not make the angle to pot it? There you go.
It went, yeah. It went,
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Oh, he's
He's
apologised.
saying
so
sorry,
I don't know, I don't. Is it because he's landed perfect?
Yeah, yeah, plum.
He is absolutely plumb there, isn't he? I mean,
I wish I had a bit of that running.
yeah. Didn't have it all against Aid, did you, Neil?
Against who?
Aid, Mr. Tonker,
Against Aid?
Calcel.
No.
No.
Good game. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I think well, your games have been pretty good, Neil, haven't they?
Been gruelers, mate.
Yeah,
I'm 61. I feel like I've been in a war.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Got
I
you
think he's a bit straight here, mate. To be fair,
on the hour.
I think he could actually play this in the middle, screw down for the bottom yellow, and then play the plant in the middle. I think he's looking at that now.
I think the plant is a straight plant.
It
isn't
is, yeah,
And, he can
and
hold.
it's literally. He needs to get straight on this last yellow. That's a great shot.
Yeah, he's
That's
back,
a great.
yeah.
It's perfect.
The touch on the reds
Yeah,
made a big
he
difference.
needs to be where he. Well, just about 2 inches to the right, where he is now
Where
for
he
the
is
plant,
now, yeah.
and then it's an easy out. Johnny Locker, evening, mate.
Evening,
See, I
John.
think he's.
Do you think
that-
he's going away from it?
He
Or
is,
Can he
he-
just screw it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
he's.
I bet there was not even 3 seconds between them 3 shots there, Neil. And
He just sees the finish. He thinks someone's
Yeah,
going to take
yeah,
it off him, but he's
yeah.
not.
got
I'd-
down
I'd
very
play-
quick, didn't he?
Yeah, I'd play this middle bag, a lot of check side, and come back down.
You can't go top, can he? Because you're risking game behind.
See now, yeah, he's played it with
Yeah,
check.
he's
Yeah,
checked,
yeah.
he's checked
There you
it
go.
back. That's a nice shot. That
It is a shot.
yeah.
It is a shot.
Yeah.
And even if he comes another 2 foot down, he's still right in the middle.
Yeah.
He's got options. You can play into space. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, thought he was going
use
in. Yeah, I thought
use
he was
all the
going.
table,
Yeah, he did.
Dan.
Yeah,
Use all the table, mate.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
punished him for that little mistake
Yeah.
there, hasn't he?
And that's good pool. It's one visit pool,
Yeah,
isn't it?
one-
So
yeah.
that won't
Yeah.
phase Matt because he knows
No.
he's been at he's had his hand on the table,
Yeah.
and he knows what he's up against.
Yeah, Russ, we still thought he had a lot of work to do there, Russ, but he's took a good finish out, I think, in the end.
Yeah. I think all the Cat 5 matches have been arranged, so
Have they all been arranged now?
they've
Cat
all
five?
been they've all been arranged. But unlike Andy Woodhouse, I don't have that inside information.
Oh, right. all hidden, is it, that one?
Yeah, yeah. MI5 jobby.
Yeah.
Evening, Matt. Hope you're okay, mate, and ready for your semi-finals.
Yeah, evening, Matt.
Played well all three, you have, mate.
Yes, two good semi-finals there, Neil, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When is it you play, Neil? 1st of May?
1st of May, yes. Thursday, 7th.
Yeah.
Me and Tom Middleton. I don't know when. Have you arranged yours, Matt, or not? Or put it on here if you have, mate, then I'll be able to tell everybody.
Please do me a favour, Neil, for me.
Have you the bet?
When you when you play Tom, he took me out, didn't he?
Oh, did he? Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
did, yeah,
took me,
yeah,
he
yeah.
took me out. Tom did. Played well.
Right then, go back to this.
Yep.
No. See.
Yeah,
This is gonna be a scrappy one. I think Yellas are the set to go with here, because obviously you've got a Yeller in the bottom right that you can develop the one that's sitting on the red on the side rail.
Yeah, and you can still leave that
And
yellow to block that
Black
bag.
goes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Chance Neil, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
chance,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, if he can cue this in the top bag.
He's also got a good tactical side. I mean, I don't really see there's many tactical frames in these rules actually, but
I think the only tactical side, Dan, is when people just try and make it mucky for you. That's
Yeah.
a great shot.
Yeah, look,
He's
crossing,
cued that
yeah.
really well.
I think he's confident, Neil, isn't he? I know
Yeah.
he's 3-1 that, but I think he does look and
I don't
feel
think
he's
nothing.
confident.
It won't phase you, mate. I've seen him in money matches.
Yeah.
And
Has he played a few? I don't.
yeah, it was back in the daylight, but
Yeah.
he has a few. That's a great shot again.
Yeah.
It's just got
Play
a little bit.
a plant off the top rail. Not bad, is it?
Oh.
No, still
So
not
his
bad.
eyes in, isn't it? Let's say.
Yeah, yeah. And he has still got that shot what you called Neil earlier.
Yeah.
If he does get some to you.
And also he's got a bit of insurance, because if he plays the bottom yellow that's by the bottom right hand side, he goes into that. If he goes into the red, he's got the insurance of having the yellow, the second yellow.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's tried it
he's
there.
had a rush of blood there.
Yeah.
But he's made it messy for
Made
him.
it messy, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit messy, Neil, this frame, isn't it?
You're going to get him. Good evening, Phil.
Evening, Phil.
Predictions, boys, for this match. Obviously, it's 3-1 to Jace, but predictions. Don't let that sway your decisions of 3-1, because I think this is going to be a close game, to be fair.
I'm still gonna call Matt, Neil 11-8.
11-8?
Yeah, I'm gonna call 11-8 Matt. I don't know.
11-8, Matt, yeah.
Might be a bit wild, but maybe it is because he's a mate.
That's it, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, shots like that, playing them down the rails.
Yeah.
Matty 11-8, yeah. Paul Wood, Matt 11-9. Good call.
But again, I don't, like I said to you earlier, Neil, I don't really know a lot about Jace, but I know he's no mug on the table, is he?
No.
Plays in a lot of events
I think,
and tournaments.
yeah, he plays in a lot of tournaments and such, but obviously I think Matt's got the pedigree, if I'm honest. He's been in the game a lot longer.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, I know he can play Lost Eternia, because he's got two bad breaths. Then I suppose he could return the favour. This is going to be.
Do you reckon the loss of turn, Neil, and maybe you could get the snooker as well? Do you think, behind the yellow? Or is he playing the yellow off the red? Yes.
That's not a bad jab, because it asks the question, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
All right, Ant, how are you doing, mate? Salty 11-7.
11-7, yeah. Good shout.
They're all similar.
Yeah, they're all pretty close, aren't they? There's been no saying it's going to the wire, has they? No one's called a 10-10.
No. I hope he does, because it keeps me out a little bit longer.
Yeah. Couple more Madries on the cards then, Neil.
Oh, for sure, mate, for sure.
After all, it's Easter.
You could have some at Celebrate, can't you? Now, does he play the loss of turn again here, Dan, and then knock his yellow over the other corner back?
Yeah, because he's not going to be playing a skill shot, is he? He's not going to skilly that one.
No.
I think, yeah, the loss of turn nudge the one. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
brilliant shout. Be nice if he could get the left-hand corner back as well, wouldn't it? It's probably... Or can he play the lost turn and sneak him in behind the hour? Or is that
I
asking
think
too much?
that's too much, I think. I think that he's trying to play that shot, Dan, but
Yeah,
he's
he was
always
asking
missing.
a lot, wasn't it? Yeah.
now, does Salty go play the pot?
I mean, that
He
bottom
could
red
e- he
goes,
could-
doesn't he? I
He
think
could
he's
even.
going.
He's shifted it. Yeah, that's how Salty goes. Now,
Yeah.
what I would have said there is he could have actually played the loss of turn, screwed up the table, and then he's goosed anyway, isn't he? So
Yeah.
People see the frames different.
Definitely, yeah.
Salty's just an out and out. He's an out and out potter. And
Potter. I do like his potting. He's pots, doesn't he?
yeah, he's like a little Vespa.
Yeah, I think that's his tricky ball then, Neil. So it's still not easy where that red is below the
Let's
middle
just
to
have
the
a look on
right.
the camera down. See if that goes past. Does that go past the black? But he's still got the. Yeah, I think that's the shot. The loss of turn, take him up the table.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah, and he's had a bit of rub there. I think you still see the edge of it though.
See, after nudging that red out, you'd have thought he'd, like I said, he'd gone, but I think he knew that he was in a bit of trouble with that
Yeah,
red
I
being
think
where
that,
it was.
yeah, he had to open the bag up. I think it's a correct shot.
Yeah. Tell you what, Neil, is it a big bag off the red to middle? It's good chance, ain't it? Off the back
Off the
rail.
bottom rail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catch it
He'd
right.
have to sort of like. No, he's coming off this.
Well, he's coming off this. He did look at it, I think,
Yeah,
didn't he? First choice.
Oh, he's missed it. I think we're looking at a 4-1 here now.
Yeah, that's
Red in the bottom corner, red in the middle, black in the bottom left.
Yeah.
That's what I'd call it, mate.
yeah. That's the way I go
Yeah.
exactly that same way, Neil. There. Yeah, push it through. Yeah. Your work's done, isn't it?
At least he's taking his time.
Can you say it's the
you know,
first time I've seen him look
Yeah.
and have a walk round. I don't think he's done that once yet.
No. Yeah, he's absolutely perfect on that. Yeah, as per normal, folks, we'll be taking a break on the 10th frame for about 10 minutes. So,
It's the Madry break, that is, as they say.
I've stocked up a little bit.
Have you? Oh, you got,
I've
you got a
couple
couple.
here,
Yeah, well, I
so-
didn't see you. A little stockpile there, Neil. It is orange and water, by the way. There's no drinking in the commentary box.
No. With ice. So,
Well.
yeah. And I think, I was talking to Jace last night. He was saying that his odds at the minute was 16 to 1 to win it.
Someone, yes, Neil. Someone's just been telling me that out there.
Yeah.
And after what I've heard and seen how much he plays, and people tell me, it's quite big odds, really.
Yeah, I think he might be having a little 30 spot on himself.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't blame him, Neil, if he's playing the way he does and practices
I
the way he
wasn't a fan
does.
of that, because I think if I bet on myself, I think it puts
More pressure on.
I think
Yeah.
me bet is me £100 going into it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah. That's when I'm speaking to Council, that's what he said. It's basically that's his bet, putting
Yeah,
his
exactly, putting you,
wager
and
on him, yeah.
I take me out to everybody,
yeah,
from Cat 1 to Cat 5,
yeah,
who've
yeah,
had the guts to put the money up
yeah.
and back themselves, and I don't think there's been any frames where anybody's been mortaled, or there's been players where I thought would have played better,
Yeah, yeah,
but they haven't.
yeah.
And
yeah.
that's just, but like, you chuck your cap in the ring. That's what it is. So what we're looking at here, mate? You think?
I don't know. I thought the black would have gone, Neil.
I know. Yeah, yeah.
We don't. It's not. We don't have the golden what breaking it, do we?
No.
Does that not?
No.
We don't do that rule, do we? No. He's gone for reds.
He's just got that smiley one there in the
Yeah.
group with the three yellows, hasn't he? Really.
I mean, is he going to try come across into it now? Off this one to the top right. Is he going to try come across?
Yeah, he's got to mind his work here.
We can get behind it. Well, I thought if anything he would have come across into that, Neil. But he's I think, has he tried land behind? Did you think?
I think he's probably tried plate another 4 inches to the right and take it top bag.
Yeah.
Bottom left. Or even in the middle.
In the middle off
Yeah.
the black, I reckon that goes. But I don't think it goes to bottom right, does it?
He's got
Maybe
an option
right
here
centre.
to shift this red that's sitting on top of the yellow on the far right. Yeah, he's digging down on this.
Just going off the yellow now. Oh, I should just played a containing shot maybe. And unlucky to push the yellow over. No, it's still not bad that. I don't think.
Let's just have a look on the camera down here to see if that yellow goes into the middle. Yeah, it does,
Yeah,
The
it
yellow.
does, yeah, it does. Looks like they're quite tightly close from here, but no.
I think if he can just screw to the right hand side of that, he's got the yellow in the middle.
Just going to try and dodge it out.
Oh, he's had a bit of rub there.
Yeah,
to be fair.
yeah. To come back out the same side.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a touch, but
That's how
Unless
he
he's
plays
still
though.
got it, yeah.
He's an aggressive player like
yeah,
that.
he is. Yeah, I've noticed him. He plays a lot of shots, doesn't he? Cannon in and splits, nudges. But he's, I think, them players, Neil, normally they works for you, doesn't it? Suppose.
Yeah, I think. But I think eventually, like, the more times you go into balls, and I'm probably a guilty man for saying that myself, because sometimes you've got no options. But he did have an option there, just to screw back, and he got a straight pot in the middle.
Pot, yeah, you called that shot. Neil,
Yeah,
You just screwed back. He got a bit of room for
So
margin.
going into stuff now, he's made it hard for himself.
Yeah.
I suppose he's got a shot here. He could drop this in the middle,
He isn't going.
and then drop the red on the rail.
Can you say he's definitely not going to play a double, is he?
Now, I tell you,
Can you see that red, Neil? Has he got a sneak at that one to right centre? You can't really see from the angle, can you? I think
it goes.
get it,
But
yeah.
it's the red that's underneath the yellow that's the problem.
Do you think it goes? Do you think it sneaks into to that middle bag to the left? Did we see that?
Let's have a look.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't know.
See, you don't know how much room he's got with the jaw, do you?
No, I mean I've been in the comms and I've watched people call it off, and I've played on there myself. And the shots where the comms have called, oh, you should be going for that. I can't see that, and it's completely different when you're up there.
Up there, yeah.
As you know
Yeah,
yourself.
Yeah. Dead deceiving from in there on the. We've only got the two angles, haven't we?
Exactly. Yeah.
The overhead and this front view.
Just a shout out as well. Maz is doing the timekeeping, which is a relentless job.
Yes.
And massive thanks for doing that, and everybody that comms and times. It's all been good in the group chat though, Dan, because everybody's all chipping in a little bit.
Everyone chips in, they all muck in, don't they?
Yeah.
Comment on the players and how well people are playing and how hard it can be out there. And
that's what it's about. It's good for Poole and Stoke-on-Trent in general, mate.
Yeah. I've never known anything like it, in a way, what it's done for Poole. How many players is he bringing back who are like Matt? He hasn't put bringing people back out and
gives it the interest back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Would you have played that shot there?
I actually thought he was going to try and take the finish just for.
I did.
I didn't. I don't think I'd have left it in that. I want to left it anything.
He needs to get something back on the board.
Yeah. I didn't know like you called that red. It's a tough red where it is, but I'd have tried at least.
At least get on it.
Yeah, I
in
would have
some
tried.
way,
Yeah. Looking at what I've seen of Jace, I wouldn't like to leave him any chances really, because he'll take a finish, and you think he's got a tough finish, but he gets that nudge, doesn't he? And he likes a nudge.
Let's have a look at the camera down there. Yeah, that goes in the top bag, doesn't it?
Yeah, it goes in the top, and I think it is yellow where it is. And that might sneak in off the black. And the jewel, I think the red's a bit more tricky off it, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's an argument to say that he could take that yellow in the top. No, he needs to take these two down here first. He's probably struggling for the shot clock here now.
I was going to say the time's got me.
Yeah.
Do you think? No, he can't. I was going to say, can he screw up past the black and take it in the right middle?
He's a snooker player, and I think he'll come off the side cushion here. I know he's going to play it to the right hand side.
Yeah, I was going to say, can he come up there and play it to the middle, but you're close to the black?
Yeah.
I don't think he's got a shot, Neil, has he?
Let's have a look, mate.
Has he got play across double to the left corner? I don't think.
Yeah, he's got to double this, mate.
Left
And
corner.
to be honest with you,
Is he White's coming back down the table, isn't it? No, it's nowhere near that.
now
Well,
you would be. But he's left.
Hasn't left it. It isn't easy, is it?
No.
He's got a tough first shot. I think he's got to get these, Neil. Or I don't know. It's not. Would you leave the white over the left, towards the left of the table?
How's he getting on? If he plays the three reds, the one that's in the middle there, how's he getting on? Does he screw off the side rail and then chop that in the corner bag? I know
I think he's playing the red down towards the L and leaving the. Again, I don't like it. What do you think, Neil?
I'm not a fan.
No, I'm not. I think if anything, I'd try to just screw the red down, maybe towards the L and leave the white over the left.
Or by the middle bag
table.
and then leave the white to the left hand
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
So,
definitely, yeah.
Then he's got knock a worldie then.
Yeah,
hasn't he?
yeah. I think the only Grey Series on the rail, but
He's
he's a
capable.
good potter, isn't he?
There you go.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah,
He's capable, mate.
yeah,
I hope he's neither dropped his cue.
yeah. I didn't like that shot, Neil, at all.
No.
Whereas over the left-hand side of the table, he's got its blind cuts. I think are very tough.
Yeah.
And the white would have only been staying.
Yeah.
But going towards the black, I think.
I think he was. He got to try when you 4-1 down. I mean, Matt's been playing really well, and his potting ability. You'd think he'd. I know there were 3 difficult balls, but there was argument to say that he could not the one on the right hand side in the corner bag, screw off the side rail, red up the top left, and then he's red in the back. He's got to make.
He's got to make a thingy for that, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Call for
I
that
mean,
there.
He knows now it's cost him.
I think it's because he's potted a few good balls, Neil, so I'm really surprised he played that shot.
Yeah,
but
he's capable. He's capable.
yeah, I think you were right. I think he should have had a go there.
Yeah.
Your call was on.
Big
Okay.
red, 11-3. That's right. 11-3.
11-3, yeah, it's a big shout.
2-2 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wardy, you can't believe in them. No, we agree, mate. In the box here, we both commented on it, and I think Matt needs to put his big pants on and start having a little bit of a dabble and playing how he can play. I think he's showing a little bit too much respect for Jace.
Yeah, totally agree, Neil. I mean that. I know he liked percentages shot, but that I think big chance that was. I think to
Yeah.
go 4-2 there. And, I don't think it was to be sniffed off, was it really? There with that one.
No. I think he's.
No, Wardy hadn't missed much at all. Hadn't missed much.
Russ
Yeah.
Melvin. All right, Russ. Suicidal. You are, Russ, or one of these players.
Well, I think you just got to forget about that one now, Neil, and try again.
Yeah. Oh. Now there's a mistake from.
He's made a few mistakes, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He has missed. He's potted well.
The thing is, as well, you've got he's got in his head on 5-1 up. These are the times when you shouldn't take your foot off the gas and sort of take it for granted that you're gonna, you're gonna be potty.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
he's going safety now.
he's going to drop a snooker behind the other yellow into, yeah. I think he's got the snooker again. He's
I
got
mean, I think does this red go in the bottom
this
left?
red, I think it goes near. He's got another sniff at it here. I can't call I
Yeah.
received last night.
Say again.
Wardy's comment there, is he on about you there, Neil? I don't know.
Don't ask me about crank call out.
Is he on about Russ?
Oh right.
Yeah.
See, he's not far off. So
He's not far off at all,
I think
is
the
he?
information I'll be taking from this, Danny, I don't know if you agree yourself, but I'm not leaving him anything here.
No,
I'm not.
no.
I'm either snookering him, so make him in a whole world of pain,
Yeah, I totally agree, Neil. Yeah.
or you've got to grab yourself by the cojones and just bloody and have a dabble.
Have a dabble, yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah, I
course you
think he
have.
does. Yeah, he can't believe it. He's got to have a go at Amanti now, knowing what he's not missing, is he?
No.
I mean, that's all but in, isn't it?
No,
there?
nobody wants to see like a massive margin. You want to see a good
No.
game. See, I'm not a fan of that shot.
No.
I'm not a fan of that shot. He's just opened everything up there.
Developed all his reds, developed everything. Developed everything, and I'll be honest, I think he gets these, Neil, again.
Wouldn't surprise me, Danny. It wouldn't surprise me, mate. Well, then again, he's nudging into balls.
Yeah, he does. He does like them nudges, doesn't he? I don't think he needed to nudge into anything there, really.
No. I mean, nothing's changed really, but
No.
like now, I'd be taking this bottom left, and then taking the red that's in the middle on the bottom rail,
Yeah.
and I'd just be going here. Simple as. I'd just be. You're 5-1 up.
I think that's what it is, Wardy, because I think when Matt was playing quite regularly, he was actually still playing the wheel rules, so obviously he can still play these rules, but I do think sometimes, do you forget, Neil? I don't know. Is he kind
Well,
of forgetting?
I did speak to him earlier on, and he said he had a knock last night, and he was playing really well, didn't Matt?
Yeah.
So, listen, we've both been out there.
Yeah.
He could be having a little bit of nerves or
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
mate. And you can't really have a go at somebody for being nervous.
No.
So
Well, I say he was going to get these, Neil, but lights everywhere.
yeah, but he's one of these. He'll just pot from anywhere.
Pot from
He's
anywhere,
he's
yeah.
like a former snooker player anyway. So
Did he used to play a bit of snooker? Did
I think
he?
so, yeah,
he said,
yeah.
yeah. I didn't know that as well. Yeah.
oh,
There you
now
go.
here we go. Now, Matt, it's time to shine.
I know, Luke. You've got that smiling one, haven't you, Neil? There.
Yeah, and
but
I'd be looking at getting rid of that. I wouldn't play the plants. I'd be looking at probably taking the red, the yellow that's near, just underneath the black, and screwing into it.
screwing into it.
Got a couple of visitors, Mr. Goldsmith. Yeah, yeah, good mate. All right, mate. You do, mate. You're right. Do I walk in his bedroom when he's performing? No, I don't do I? That was Mr. Goldsmith.
Kind of. But I think, I think he's going to have a go at these now, Neil.
Definitely, mate.
He's still got the smiley one, but I think he's got to just have a look, hasn't he, and try and get a frame on the board.
After the shot, I'm just going to see how close that yellow is to the cushion. Oh, he's over it, that. No, I don't think that pot's mate.
No, tight, Neil, isn't it? It's
Very
really
tight.
tight.
I wouldn't
yeah.
like to think I was playing that last shot. Does it cover the pot from the red in the middle? No, it doesn't.
No, I think that's the
You
only
know, I was just thinking
problem
of a
he's got,
safety
yeah,
shot
yeah.
there, you know.
Because he's thinking it, he's going to just clip off it, isn't he? But again, He's got. I think if anything, he's got to leave the white by the yellow towards the right.
Toward the middle.
Yeah. Where's he going here? I don't know.
I just think.
No.
See,
I don't like it for the way Salty pots the balls.
no.
Pots from anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I've noticed he tends to miss an easier pot and he knocks you in.
I think it's just he takes his eye off the prize.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, mate. But I think he'd be down on this if it went.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think it might be tighter than you think.
I just played the. Wow.
Yeah.
What a shot.
And again, I think
He didn't account for that, did he?
No.
I just think that probably Matt's been out of the game for a longer time than probably needed more time to get back into it rather than.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Trying to make.
I think what he should have done, Neil, is
He's
like
got a
I
free
think,
shot
he's
now,
got
Dan.
a free shot now. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got
I'd develop that yellow in the middle.
He's back in control, isn't he?
Yeah,
I mean, he should never have had another visit here.
No.
But not after that double.
Sometimes these can be game changers, mate, as well.
Yeah.
Just flick the yellow off the rail and leave him just behind the red and black, the red and yellow. Sorry, the yellow and black. Sorry. Oh, he's gone. Happy days.
Yeah, he left him perfect. On it, Neil, I think, didn't he?
Brucey.
Yeah.
Now he's got a little spring in his step as well, Matt.
Yeah, he does. He has a little bounce around the table.
Yeah.
I think Matt does, but again, Neil, I think you hit the nail on the head. I think, like I say, I don't think you can. He bounces, doesn't he? He's,
Yeah.
He won't roll over, as you said earlier.
Exactly.
I don't think he'll roll
Exactly,
over.
mate. Yeah, that's a great shot.
He's had a couple of chances, Neil, hasn't he? I mean, he had a chance last frame and
Yeah.
he didn't take them. And
Yeah, he just took his eyes off the pot, but he just dropped this in, black in the middle.
black in the middle.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Well, we've got. It's not 6-1, it's 5-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needed that, Neil, didn't
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely.
he? But no, I don't think he'll go away anywhere. But he's got to. I think he's got to, like you say, 20 seconds. You need to have a little think. If you're unsure, you've got to.
Yeah. I think he tried. Jason tried to do too much with the white ball on that last shot.
Yeah, he thundered it over, didn't he? Loaded.
He's had a blast, and to be fair, he didn't finish anywhere on the black. So there's that rush of blood in him. Let's say. Baby Parrot Blockbuster. What's that? The game show.
Game on 6-4 down.
Game on
at the break.
6-4 down
Yeah.
at the break. He will be happy. Yeah, listen. Through previous experience, mate,
Neil's
when I
been
was
in that
3-1 down
position.
against Dom,
Yeah.
they were saying like 6-4, ended up getting 6-4 up. So worse things have happened,
Yeah,
Paul.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Won't take a lot for Matt to get back in this game. Bonjour, Monsieur Dor. Holes at
Doors.
Hangden Lake.
It's a name we haven't seen for a while, Dorsey.
Yeah.
Evening, mate.
Do you know what he calls me?
What's he gone? I don't. No, I wouldn't
No,
have a clue knowing
I'm
him.
not even going to say what he calls me, but put it on, Steve. What you call me?
He comes out with some stuff.
We're all
doesn't he,
right,
the
mate, we're
Doors,
good.
Yeah. Good lad.
The national treasure. Oh.
Don't think he'll ever use his sense of humour, will he? Doors.
Top man.
Yeah, good lad. Yeah.
Bit unfortunate there.
I think if he played it to an on in a natural angle, I think, like I say, he was nudging that out, and they were all open, weren't they?
Yeah. They've still all got a home here.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
You know,
just,
I know it's difficult, but does he just
is he playing a snooker? Is he gonna just?
does he play the red onto the alley and just sit him on the
he is.
alley?
He's playing that shot exactly what you call him.
He wanted to just sit him on the alley, didn't he? There, really.
Does this bottom yellow go out to the left corner? Do we know? I think if it does, I think he's got a finish on himself. It doesn't go, does it? That
No.
no, it doesn't go.
Yes, it is, Steve.
Yeah.
The
Fortunately,
dulcet tones of Danny Jones. He's got to try develop a way. Oh, he's doing it now. He's taking it now.
I think he tried play it off the red, Neil, didn't he? But it was
Yeah.
tough, wasn't it? It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
tough, that.
I think that cuts in the middle. Let's have a quick look down. Yes, that goes in the
Yeah,
middle.
it goes, yeah.
It's just where the black is. The black's a bit iffy, but if you can get behind it and you're queuing well, it's one down the rail, isn't it? They're not difficult.
No. It has been a while, Dorsey. It has, mate. Yeah, last time we had a beer, mate, was in here at the bar together. Is he out the game now, Dorsey, Neil, or does he not play at all now?
To be honest with you, mate, he had loads of trouble with his shoulder. And
Oh, right, yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause he was a decent stick, wasn't he, Dorsey?
very, very,
Yeah,
very good.
yeah.
Very, very underrated.
Yeah.
There you
Right,
go.
he's got a chance now,
I'm
Ian,
a
here.
fan of this.
Yeah.
What did you do? Just roll this through, Dan, and then red in the middle.
In the middle, yeah. Roll
The red
behind
to the
one
right
to
on
right,
the right hand side,
yeah.
and he could potentially leave an angle on the bottom yellow to the left to either develop the black
Or drop behind it.
or drop behind
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
So they're all there.
Yeah.
They're all there.
I'll do his confidence to wield a good
Yeah,
Neil,
I
won't
don't
he?
think he's come through
No.
far enough there, mate.
He's going away from it, Neil, isn't he, I think?
Yeah.
He definitely goes in the middle, Neil, doesn't it?
Yeah. Let's have a look.
But he wouldn't have rolled it in
No,
the
he
way
wouldn't,
he did,
wouldn't have
but
played that way otherwise. Yeah, and it
yeah,
flies in,
goes,
mate.
yeah.
Yeah, it flies.
I think he's got to take his medicine, Neil, roll it in.
Yeah, and just give him a.
Yeah, carry
all
on.
right, he
finish.
might be an extra foot away from it than he wanted to be.
Yeah, that's all he's got to do. Just drop
That's
the
it.
ball.
That's it. Now pick your spot where you
Yeah.
want to leave it. There you go. He's having a look now.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference between the two players.
Yeah, and I think that's what could keep him in the game, Neil, if he does that. And Salty doing what he's doing, with, like rushing, and well, that's his game.
Yeah.
You're going to tend to make a mistake
He
here
could
now, I
potentially
think.
just stop it where it is now, and then play it with just a touch of right hand side, the one in the corner. No, that's
Yeah,
all right.
shout.
Still okay.
Not blushing, are you, Dorsey?
Stop it. See, he's got to take it down the rail or
Just
up
think-
the rail
yeah.
because
Is he still an
does it
argument
double?
for...
Does it double off the middle
Possibly.
bag?
Do you think he's going to go into it? Is he an argument to go into it, nudge it up?
Yeah, I think he's just got to drop it down dead weight. So
I like
give,
that,
give
yeah,
the
yeah,
black a
yeah,
chance.
yeah. 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 Tough shot, big shot.
No, he's,
Oh no,
he's,
caught
he's-
it,
no, no,
caught it
no.
halfway down, didn't he?
And I think that potentially could be the end of this frame, Dan.
Yeah,
If I'm honest.
I think so, Neil, I agree with that. And again, it all stemmed down to that middle, didn't it? Just not being high enough.
Yeah.
And he wants him to do a
The,
bit
the
more
last
with that
red,
last red.
he had to do either one or two things. He had to leave it high and play it with the right hand side, and then get a better angle to get straighter on the block. But he left himself in a little bit of no man's land.
No man's land, yeah, yeah.
We're just talking about pool like we know what we're doing.
Well, you can, Neil. You're heading towards a final of your
Well.
category, our category, should say.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm
capture-
just happy to be a part of it, mate. to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. I think that's what to be a part of it. I think it's
Yeah,
brilliant.
and
isn't
get the
it?
invite is like, you know.
Yeah, yeah. If you win it, Neil, does that mean you move up a category?
I'm finishing then.
Yeah, shit.
Now that's a poor shot. That's a poor
Yeah, see,
shot.
but again, he's played 3 balls there, and I think every
and
ball he's played, he's nudged
having,
something.
like having
yeah,
a rush of blood,
yeah,
I think.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But he's likely to get away with it.
yeah. Is he straight? I mean, I think he's
Them-
straight,
that was
isn't he?
probably like 3 of the. And I know there's pressure out there, I get it, but those are like, take your time, finish on the place where you want to be. Even though there's 3 balls and they look easy, them are the hardest ones. Yeah,
So he took his time on that, didn't he? I mean,
did,
you
yeah.
know, he only had
Yeah,
drop
we
it
should have
in.
done that on the-
Yeah,
on the other
yeah,
one.
the other one, yeah.
I think Matt will be kicking himself a little bit, mate.
Yeah. Another one he could have. He's had a chance again, hasn't
Yeah,
he? Last
yeah,
3
yeah.
frames, he's had a chance. Apart from the 8s, Neil, he's had. I think he has had a chance at every frame. Apart from the dishes.
He's quick put that scoreboard on, isn't he? There.
No, yeah.
6-2. Right, come on now, Matty. This is he needs just to go gung-go now, doesn't
Yeah.
he? Like, you know, frighten him even.
Yeah, I think like somebody said, Neil, in the comments, or you might have said it about if he can get a 6-4 at the break, he'd be happy with that.
Yeah, I think it's Paul Wood. Yeah, he said that.
You know, you won't go. I mean, he had a chance there.
Yeah, and that, if he got that now, Matt would be over the moon with that, mate.
Yeah. I mean, still think he's capable. I still don't think he's out of it.
He just made those couple of errors at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Like the black down there. Not the black, but the red before it.
The red again, yeah.
Just
yeah.
taking that little bit of extra time. He left himself on a bit of a wrong angle. But here we go. Anyway, let's hope he makes a game of this and.
6-2. Matt to break.
He's got one.
Oh yeah. Just dropped in there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Saved the bacon a bit. What are you thinking here, Neil?
I'm thinking playing this yellow in the bottom left-hand bag, coming up and just flicking the yellow that's by the middle bag.
By
out.
the middle bag, yeah.
And I think after that, he's potentially got a chance to get out here. That's all right for him because obviously the black still goes, but the red doesn't. I don't think.
Don't think that red goes, Neil,
Let's have
does
a
it?
look down. Oh, it's not. It's a bit hard to see from here, but
It may go top left corner.
yeah,
I
it
don't
probably
know.
does. It probably does.
Again, the 2 reds here aren't very good, are they?
See, I think he's missed the trick there. He could have played that with a bit of left-hand side. And
Yeah, that was a shot, Neil, I think.
yeah,
And then
I think so.
he'd still got a couple of shots to play after that, and
Yeah.
he wasn't on nothing.
That's not the end of the
No,
world.
it's not bad.
No.
The only downside to it, I
It's-
think he's left him on the 2. A shot he's going to move these 2 reds now,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah.
And I think the last person you want with open balls is Salty.
Exactly. Open chocolate salty balls.
Yeah. You might start putting a few song requests in here, Neil.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
That's a great shot.
Yeah,
That
that's a
is.
good shot, that.
That's a great shot.
That's the shot, I think.
Yeah.
You were happy to
There you
leave
go.
him
He's
on
tapping
nothing,
the
but
table, mate. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
he's got his bad balls out, and Matt's not on anything. Not on anything here, Neil, is he?
No. I think. Is there any value in trying to get that one off the side rail? Like how he's playing now?
Yeah, I think he is, Neil. Or is he coming? Is he trying to come out for that?
That's a
yeah,
great-
yeah,
I think that's the best he probably
yeah.
could have hoped
Yeah,
for.
that's
You
not
know?
bad at all. That.
Yeah, I
he's,
just thought,
I think he's acknowledged it because he knows, like I say, from where he was in
Yeah.
World of Trouble.
he can play the skilly.
Skilly,
I don't know. He's a bit blasé, and he
Yeah,
just
yeah,
goes into
yeah.
stuff, and
I mean, I think he's had a touch there, Neil.
he has.
I don't think he's on that one to top left, is he? No, I don't think he is. I think
No.
he's only got the one to the right of the 2
He
reds.
could play the Lossitier in the. No, he can't see the one in the middle, can he? No, he can't.
No. No. Result.
What do you do here? Do you just make it smelly for Or just
Do you roll the yellow out and try and leave the white just touching the two nestled on the bottom of the two reds?
that's
he's
a
got to
great
take-
shot.
Didn't see them. He's been unlucky
Oh,
there.
is he still on that? You know,
He's been unlucky to not leave either if he hasn't.
he doesn't. I don't think that goes. You know,
No,
that's
I don't.
that's a little bit of bad running. Is he playing the plant? It's a big plant. I
don't-
hate
yeah,
him.
yeah, I don't like this
On
one.
one of the
Neil.
last matches, Wardy was saying he loves the plants. He does. No, I don't, Paul.
No.
I hate them.
No, I don't think I've seen you play many plants, Neil. Actually, Let's
Last
see,
game, yeah. Right, see what he does with this. Don't quite get that.
nope, I don't know.
I don't quite get what he was playing there, mate.
Has he
But I
tried
think-
to just put the yellow amongst them, or has he gone for the plant and he's missed it by a long way? I don't know.
Well,
Anyone else?
think,
Anyone else see what he played there? That's close to going in. That is. It is.
it is. Yeah, I don't think he wanted that go, mate. To be fair. That's it. How many cameras are-
See again, he's. I don't.
He's a bit aggressive, isn't he? With it, you know.
Yeah, I mean that double whether he played it or not, he still left himself a chance at that with that red. Then.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's.
Is he taking his foot off the gas? I don't know.
I mean, he's comfortable, isn't he? So is he?
I think there's is there an argument to play this yellow that's on the side rail down to the corner bag and leave him behind the yellow that he's closest to?
I think I would, Neil. But I think he's going to play a double. Yeah, I was going to say he's going to play a double.
But it's landed horrible for him.
Yeah, again,
Oh,
he's.
no.
Yeah,
He's up against it. He's struggling, isn't he? I think.
yeah.
And I think all this is, Danny, is just a lack of match practice.
Lack of match practice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
being
think
out
so.
the game and.
Yeah.
You don't see stuff, Neil. I mean, I don't know what you. Well, I know what you're like actually. I mean, do you think the camera plays a part? I mean, it did on me. I mean, I think there's certain players that
Did you?
suits the camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you're one of them players, the camera suits you. Like your bowlers and you know, they're all camera players. I think they like it, don't they?
I don't
Where
personally, and honestly, I mean this. It's like I don't even think there's. I don't even. It doesn't register with me that,
No,
that
and I-
people are watching.
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like if you can block that out, I
Yeah.
think then
it's massive, isn't it? I
you've
think.
got half a chance,
Yeah.
then, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think. Oh, there's 100 plus people watching
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah.
I just don't. I'm just on them balls. I focus
Yeah.
on the ball.
Balls, yeah. I think I did that, Neil. I focused on, I think, what was around me. Clock,
Well,
time,
an
camera.
example was against Dave Steele against Steve Mowat. I spoke to Dave, and I was in the comms with Andy Woodhouse, and he was saying, no, he plays like that. And I went out to him, he says, I'm shaking like a messing dog here. And and he says, because I know my dad's watching.
Yeah.
So that, you know, you're putting pressure.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying. Well, Salty's got a chance here of. I can't see him not taking these out, mate. To be fair,
No.
I think he's not happy with where it is. But if he just drops this in dead weight, he's got
dead weight, yeah.
he can still deal with his work off these bottom two reds, can't he? You know, he's got nothing daft. Oh, is he sitting on that?
If he's sitting on it, no, he's got down quick. He's on it, I think.
Yeah, he's on it.
Yeah. No, I think he's nudging into that red, or is he nudging? I think he's nudging. I think here in one of them balls. Is he not? Oh, we can all see, can?
Yeah, he's
Can't
on
see
it.
the angles, can you?
No,
From
it's very, very deceiving.
yeah. Evening hand.
Andy Woodhouse, evening, mate. Well, it's one-way traffic at the minute.
Yeah, it is now. Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately. But I did speak to Matt, like I say earlier on, and he said like, I'll either be one of two things. I'll either play me out, or you know, but take nothing away from Jace. You know, he's knocked him in when he's had to.
Yeah,
I think
he's,
he's
he
had
has, yeah,
a couple of rushes of bloods, but that's about it.
I think when he's had, he's still had another visit, hasn't he? And
Yeah,
he's been able to come back.
That's the difference, isn't it?
he's not been punished for any of his mistakes where everything JC's punished him, hasn't he?
Yeah, and I think going back to what I just said, like I think time out of the games cost Matt a little bit. I was going for a squirt. Do you know what? I wish you weren't doing that because I need one.
You need one, Neil.
Yeah, but we're going after this frame. I'm sure.
Yeah. I think now, really, I think Matt needs the break. If he can get one more, even two, better before the break. I mean, 9's a big ass, Neil, isn't it?
Massive.
If he can get,
Massive. Yeah.
you know,
I think he's attended to his work, hasn't he?
yeah,
He played like
Yeah.
like you said earlier on,
Yeah.
Danny. You didn't really know him, but I know he can pop from anywhere.
yeah,
But there's that potential of having that rush of blood,
yeah, yeah,
and against somebody else, no disrespect to Matt, you can be punished from it, can't
yeah,
you?
yeah,
You know, but take nothing away from Jace. He's turned up and he's not his first two frames 8 balls. So yeah,
yeah. He put some good balls.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Neil, they're not wrapped up right. The bottom 2 yellows aren't in the right place.
The last match I commented on, mate, it was Dave Steele and Steve Mowat, and there was 3 yellows in the bottom left. But obviously we can't do nothing from here.
No, I don't think that's the ruling, isn't it, Neil?
Yeah, I mean both players.
They spotted it anyway, haven't they? So
Yeah,
it's good.
that's it. It's all good.
I think he's got to get this one, Neil, into the break if he can. If Jace doesn't knock an 8 in.
Well, yeah, 9.
Finish.
Then you only want 9-2. You only want 2 frames.
Yeah. It's a foul break.
Is that a
anyway.
foul break?
Yeah.
It's got to be a foul
yeah.
break, hasn't it?
Only one went past. It's a foul break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he could do with it, couldn't he, before the break, like you say, Neil?
Nice 8 ball,
8,
innit?
9, yeah.
Just to say, well,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm still here.
yeah.
Yeah. Namtat, evening. Yeah, Russ, yeah. We knew the rack was wrong, mate. Are you still playing, Russ? What are you doing? Well, spring, isn't it? So it's you're tending your garden and your flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, you want to see his garden, mate. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Who's this, Ross?
Russ Walker.
Who is the entrance garden, is he?
Oh, not Russell. No. Russell Malvern.
Oh, Russ Malm, yeah.
Yeah. He was on earlier on.
Yeah, I saw Russ pop in. Has he, yeah, I think he disappeared. Right then. Anything but dry or in off, Neil.
And it's when it's like this, sometimes you can try too hard, Danny, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're begging for a ball, there you go.
Yeah, you called it, hadn't you? You called it.
Yeah,
Did he get one?
yeah, he got one.
Did he get a red? Yeah, he's got a red, yeah. I didn't see the red go, which
It was at the top one.
top right, yeah.
Oh, is an argument for yellows here, mate?
It's just about saying, I think the ball for me is definitely yellows. I mean, I know people look at balls on the rail, don't they? And
Yeah, but that's a drop
they
in.
drop in, yeah.
Yeah.
I think yellows, he's not going to cut that one in first, is he? He's going reds.
He's getting reds.
No, we don't want reds. I don't
I
want
know
reds,
there's an
Neil.
argument for both balls here, really.
Unless, see the 2 reds by the left hand, do you think the one at the top one,
Goes
the 2 goes into
in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does,
yeah.
So
See,
that's his shot choice then,
yeah,
because obviously
yeah.
we can't see it
so
from
if
here.
that's the case, Neil, I think if once
Well-
he's taken these 2 out,
This is about taking your time,
yeah,
getting it right. That's the one.
pinpoint
Now
there,
he
Neil,
needs
now.
he needs to leave himself low, roughly where the black is off this,
Yeah.
so he can take the red in the middle.
Or is he going to drop it in, Neil, and then take the one above the yellow? I don't.
See, I just think
Is he going to take the middle, bottom left,
he could do it, and then
top, middle,
yeah,
down, and then
middle, and then the one that's just below
below? Yeah,
Yeah,
drop
it's a-
that in, and then
in the bottom left.
yeah, onto the black.
Yeah,
Sounds easy, doesn't it?
yeah.
I think he's in brilliant
Yeah,
position,
yeah,
Neil, where
he's
whatever he
in
does,
key.
he's in. Yeah.
So yeah, so going back to what I was saying, you can actually play this in, and he needs to be.
I see what you're saying. Yes, he's got to be. Yeah, he's got to be.
He's
What
got to be low,
low
but
on it? Yes.
yeah,
He's
that's
played that well, hasn't he? Has he not?
that's perfect. That's
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah,
perfect.
it looks good. That he's got a spring and a step anyway,
Yeah.
Neil. So I
Into that Tigger.
think he needs it here. I'd like him go into the, not too far behind us.
Like
Say
you say,
you want a game, don't you?
yeah, it's like you say, I'm still here, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like the fact he's taking his time. It's just a
Yeah.
case of just leaving yourself straight on this.
It'll do him good get these, Neil, I think.
Yeah. I'm not a
Yeah,
fan.
no, don't like it. Did
I'm
it
not a
kick?
fan.
Did it kick or jump, or has he just not hit it?
I don't know.
Has he backed out of it a bit?
Deselled on it. you
Yeah,
think, a little
desaled,
bit?
yeah, because you thought anything, even an
He
angle.
didn't want to go too far, I think.
Yeah, yeah. They nip and tuck little shots, aren't they? These.
Yeah, but he's coming
I
out.
don't like it. Played it well.
He's played it
Yeah,
really
yeah,
well.
played it
Now, I think that's the best he could have hoped for,
Yeah,
Danny.
yeah. He's played that well.
And I think the yellow helps the black in.
Yeah.
So he could actually hit the cushion first here.
The white's going towards middle, but I don't think it matters. The yellows are saving him, aren't they?
There you go. Yeah,
Tell you
great.
what.
I'm glad he's got a frame back on the board.
Yeah, good.
So 7-3 getting into the break, guys, and
we're going to have an orange and water.
yes, we'll go to the ad break, and then we'll see you in 10 minutes, guys. welcome back everybody. I think we're a bit premature jumping in here, but we're just going to replenish till we've had a little break.
Yeah, Orange and Water's
Oh, it's flowing,
out.
isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
out
part
in
of
force
your
now.
5 a day, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we've just been having a chat to the boys, mate, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, both players haven't done much wrong, really, have they? I mean, no. But I think Matt's probably playing probably 30% of his game that I'm used to seeing Matt play. But like you just said, Jason had a game with Poop the other day. And what did
Yeah,
he say?
yeah, Jason just been saying 43 frames, 38 balls between the two of them.
Yeah.
So that's some standard on its own, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a ridiculous standard.
And I think Neil, what he said is it was 43 frames. I don't think he won a set. I think it was all Poop's, all Poop's way. But if anyone knows,
just
Poop,
for the record, who is Poop? Just
Mark Roberts,
Yeah.
Chimpy's brother.
Chimpy's brother, yeah.
Mark Roberts, he used to play. I don't know if you know much of Mark, do you?
No,
Neil? He used to
no.
play a long time ago. He was big into it with Adam Popsy and the likes at the time, but no, I don't think he ever took it serious, unfortunately.
Do you know what? There's another guy that comes in here every now and again, Johnny Price.
Yes, yeah,
Mate.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, another quality
What-
player, Neil.
what
I
an
haven't
absolute-
seen loads of
absolute-
him,
oh.
but I know you
Well,
played.
he left
um,
he left our Tuesday team, and he left it alone for about 3 years, and then he came back, and he went in one of these competitions, and he got to the semis, and then he won the next two.
I was going to say, I'm right in
It's
seeing
just-
he's won an event recently. Is that the
Yeah,
one then, Neil?
yeah,
Is it
yeah,
where,
yeah. Yeah. And this guy doesn't play, and he
Yeah.
plays and he has beers, and
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
not bothered. But what a talent, mate.
Yeah, I was having a beer with him, Neil, Friday in the bar,
Yeah.
chatting with him, and he was saying he can't really, he doesn't really practice or anything. So
No, he just picks his cue up.
is
and
he?
that's-
I think like again, like we were on about Mark Roberts, Poop, and natural, aren't they?
Yeah.
They just know what to do, don't they, with the
Yeah.
cue, suppose.
Exactly. He's born in him, mate. Right.
Oh, so yeah, back to the game anyway.
Where are we then?
So I think Jace's just
Matt-
broke, has
No,
he?
Matt's broke, I think.
So 3, 10, 11.
Yeah,
Dead.
they're all on there. So Matt's just broke dry. Wow.
I mean, straight down in.
Yeah.
Is he going to start where he left off, Neil, with another 8? I mean,
Yeah, I've just said to Kieran McConnell and then sometimes, and it did affect me when I was playing Dom. I went 6-4 up, and then we had the break, and he come back with 3 frames straight away.
yeah, that was
and it's
a
like, you know, hopefully, well, after that shot, he clearly hasn't bothered Jason.
it hasn't bothered him, has it? I mean, I think, like I say, he plays a lot. He's obviously got a bit of natural ability there, hasn't he, as well?
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
He's opened his. He's gone a bit containing now. So yeah, I think there's an argument here to play this red on the right hand side and then just leave him up the top end of the table.
Top end of the table, yeah. I think it's a big face frame, Neil.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I mean, you're under the cosh. You're 7-3 down, Danny.
Yeah,
aren't you? You know what I mean?
yeah.
So he can't really make any errors.
Speaking to him on the break, Neil, he said he feels good. I spoke to Jace,
Yeah.
he said he feels good as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, I think of the two, Jace has got to be the more confident one,
Yeah.
playing the way he does.
Off the yellow. Well, don't know.
I think I do prefer your shot, Neil. There, I think you
Yeah.
should have just
Yeah.
first frame back off the break, try and keep yourself in it, and I think that what you called there, playing off that ball top end of the table, it keeps you in it, doesn't it, a bit longer.
Yeah, I think so. Because I
Well,
think
that was
I
the
think,
right shot to play. What you called.
I think anything else now, and I think.
Well,
See, I think Jason's had a couple of little flicks, a little bit of rubs, and sometimes over a spell of 11 frames. And I keep every time I do the comms, you know, one player will. It's got to fade off in a fashion.
yeah. I think he plays so quick, doesn't he? And I think he was saying at the bar just that he's slowed down a bit.
Yeah.
And
He just said to me, "I'm not bothered. I'll just play my own game. I'm not bothered."
Is that what he said?
Yeah, I'm not
Well.
bothered. And I don't think he means like he's not bothered. He's not bothered about what anybody says. That's the thing. So, yeah.
No, because he's definitely a good stick, and
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
he's decent. From what we're witnessing, obviously you know him
Yeah.
quite well, and he certainly takes and knows his way around the finish, doesn't he?
Yeah. See, but what he'll probably do now is he'll probably tuck in a little bit and play a bit of safety because he's 7-3 up and make him go, and then
Yeah. Just think
He-
that's what
he-
he might do. Neil,
yeah,
try
mate,
and-
yeah. Honestly, I do
Yeah.
think that
Turn it round
because
a
like
bit.
because Matt's got to sort of chase it in a fashion.
Yeah. I think if he keeps himself in it,
But and if they're there, then he'll go. And obviously these here now. Matt hasn't made it as difficult as he could have done really.
no, speaking to him at the break again, Neil, he called a couple of them shots what you called earlier on.
Yeah,
You know, when he left him that tough yaller and he got it, and there was another one where he could have left.
he could have left him over the other
Yeah,
side of
yeah.
the table, and he said, "Yeah, I should
Yeah.
have done that." Yeah,
She said he wished he'd gone for the 3 red, so he knows it's there.
yeah. Of course.
but out there, he's obviously chose them other ways, and
Yeah,
it's it can backfire, can't it? Like you said, sometimes you've got to have a go, haven't you?
I think it's like you said, like I said before, like a table. Yeah, here we go. You know.
Yeah.
Now, he's at the table looking. He's having a march round, which is a good sign. Listen, 7-3. If I was sitting there and I was 7-3 down, mate, honestly, and on my heart, I'm thinking, I'm still in this.
Still in the, yeah.
And,
yeah.
until you
Yeah,
get that
yeah,
frame, I'm
yeah,
still in
yeah.
every match, and I'll be
Yeah,
battling.
yeah.
Like, and sometimes it makes you play harder and
Yeah.
more and concentrate a little bit more.
Yeah, well, I know I brought stuff a few times. You did it in your game, Neil, didn't you? You were 10-9 down, and
Yeah, on both games.
you know,
yeah.
you could have, he had
Yeah,
an 8
I could
on
have folded like a cheap deck
folded
chair.
and
Yeah,
and
but
at 10-10, and you missed that 8, and you composed and didn't do nothing wrong, and you took the frame. I'd like to say experience won you the game, and I don't know. I mean, Dom's playing a hell of a lot of pool, and you know,
yeah. Oh,
you
Now-
got through it.
in this frame, Dan, don't you think? Sorry about the noise there. Somebody's banging on the door, but he's played probably 2 or 3 shots there. Not the I don't want to say the worst shots he's played, but a bit negligent.
Yeah, I was getting.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was going to use the word loose. Yeah.
Yeah,
some
yeah,
loose,
yeah.
Some loose shots there. He's playing, hasn't he? Yeah. Negligent. Yeah.
These are on now for Matt. I think the shot clock's
time,
going to
yeah.
get him.
He's got a movie in here, I think.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
didn't think he could get in that gap.
Now, you've got your 45 seconds then. Last time I saw legs on that I get to a cruise. Mate, I've already said it, mate. I said, listen, Nate, I said, that just reminds me I've got to put the milk bottles out tomorrow for the milkman. The word pasty comes to mind.
Come on, Aid, we've got a commentator here. You don't want you and Neil going at
Oh
it here.
dear.
I know.
I think that was a sniff
That was
then.
it. That was a,
Yeah.
as you say, a loose shot, Neil, wasn't
Yeah.
it? I mean,
So they're both feeling it, aren't they?
yeah. I think I always say that first frame after the break, regardless, it's a big frame,
Yeah.
and
It just
he's going to be in some trouble here. Oh, and
He's-
he's left a sneaky peek at this. Has he
yeah, but
left,
it's
can he?
got it's one of them where He's got to get it.
If you don't get it, the frame.
Yeah,
you'd say.
potentially is he's gone into. But so Jace hasn't started as well.
No,
I
like you
think the
say,
break's not done him any
not doing many
favours.
favours where I
No.
think Matt needed a break.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
I think that was again same as you were in flow at the break, and I think he changed it, doesn't he? How you come back.
Massively.
Yeah, he needs a bit of a result here. I think he's got it.
He's had
a
one.
bit of a
He's
touch.
had one. But has he?
No,
I mean,
think he's got it.
we've watched Jace knock a ball in down the rail, off the top bag. See, I think he's thinking a little bit negative now, where he should. That bottom right hand corner is a massive bag, and if he just drops it dead weight, I don't think.
It's a big bag, Neil, isn't it? I
Yeah,
think the only,
Matt's got no. Even if he misses it,
and the only watch it, Neil, here could be getting back down later on for the
there
black.
you go. He's knocked it in. Look, he's just knocking him in for fun.
Because he's got to take these two, go up, and then come back down. I think, which is the only.
Yeah, he's got. He's
problem
got
could
to
be.
reroute onto. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to change the route, hasn't he, at some point, and he's got to get out from
This
that
is where
top
you've
yellow.
got back your queuing. If you're going to take this one over the bottom right, and then take the one up, you've got to leave yourself so you're just screwing down the table. Now I'm not a fan of that.
No.
He needed to be probably another 2 foot to the left, and then screw down.
Do you think?
Can he get through
do
the
you think
gap?
he's going? Do you think is he going through the gap? Is he going to? He's not going to. He's not taking the top one, is he? Is he screwing? I think he can miss the black, can't he? He's got to leave himself a shot on it. Yeah. It's all he's got, a shot on it, and
And
to
screw back.
down. Yeah.
Now I'm
Can't
calling.
screw through that gap,
I'm
can he?
calling this, and I think he's going to overscrew this. There'll be a bit of gusto in this shot, which is not a problem because you'll probably still be able to hit the black in the middle.
The only thing that could go wrong is if he cues across it and he catches one of the reds. Always missed them both.
What did they
beautiful.
say?
Yeah, he's overscrewed
What did
it,
they say?
Yeah, he has. He narrowly missed the red, and he's done what you've said. He's overscrewed. Gets it too well, hasn't he?
Yeah, too good. I think he was apprehensive about hitting the red, but he's a good potter.
Didn't
He's
make
potted
any
from anywhere.
difference to him, did it?
No,
No, I think he's done well to just to find the gap. He deserved it because he found the gap in the reds to get down. But
I think he was thinking he was getting kissed into a red. That's why he's hit it
yeah.
that hard.
Yeah. Now it's tough, Neil, and
Yeah.
5-5 is tough.
It'd be interesting to see who's had a bet on Jace. I probably should have a sneaky 20 on him, you know.
I made well, yeah, because I asked for the odds earlier on. Someone told me Matt was 8-13. I wasn't sure what Jace is.
He was
But
to win it.
just for the match.
Oh, just for the match. I'm
Just
not
for the
sure.
match, yeah. But as for the outright, he's definitely worth a punt. I'd say, Neil, isn't he?
Yeah, 16-1.
Yeah.
He did tell me I just in the toilet and he was there, and I just said, "Did you have a bet on yourself?" He said, "No." I took your advice and just said, like, your money, entry money, that's my bet.
It's true what you said. It's the entry fees you bet, but if you're a betting man, I know, like I say, the likes of your Mark Robert, I bet they've all had a cheeky little one on him because they practice with him, so they know his game, don't they?
Yeah, of course. And I saw Mickey Dawson in here last night.
Is he the one who runs it, Neil? The boots and everything, is it? Yeah.
And Jamie Simons. And I said, "You owe me a lot of money. You owe me a pint, sorry." And he says, "Yeah, I do." I said, "Well, get me one in then." He says, "Next time." So
That means these men have been betting against you, Neil, does it?
nobody's put a rivet on me.
Haven't they?
Not a rivet. And which, I get it. I'm not affected by that in any way, shape or form. But like,
To me, the game you give, obviously Calso shows, you weren't someone going to go out lightly or lose lightly, and you haven't lost, have you? So
listen, mate, that
you've been around for a long time, haven't you? You played
match,
the game.
mate, if I'd have lost, I wouldn't have minded because
No.
it was a good lad.
Yeah.
He was straight enough to screw back. Straight, yeah. I thought that aid. I didn't think he was going through the gap.
Yeah. Well, we thought he's just screwing straight down, didn't we, Neil?
Yeah.
I think the gap he's forced to get his foot created that angle, I think. through that
Anyway,
gap.
back to this. It's like he's got a sniff here. He's got a sniff.
He hasn't
If he
tied
could-
that Laura up, has he?
If he's got it, he needs to play the skill shot, doesn't he? At some stage of the game.
At some stage, yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't think the loss of turn does him any.
no,
does him
no,
anything,
no,
does
no,
it?
no, he doesn't. I mean, look at the Reds. They've all got a home, haven't they?
They all got to do, yeah. I don't know. We keep saying he needs to get 1-0, but I just don't. I can't. I think everything seems a bit forced.
Yeah,
for
the
me,
faith.
for Matt,
Yeah. It's,
where I think Jace is a bit more. He's a bit more natural, isn't he? And
yeah.
Matt's feeling. I think he's feeling a bit of pressure. Neil.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say pressure. I just think like the chances that he's had. I mean, look, he's got a
He's
really,
had chances, hasn't he?
yeah, he's got a really smelly yellow in the middle,
Yeah.
or he's got to get on it up the top right, or the top left. He doesn't go in anywhere else. It's all about conducting yourself and
Yeah.
and getting and thinking, right now, plan me finish, get on it.
He's not on that.
He is, yeah.
Oh,
That's a
yes,
great.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's a
yeah,
great
yeah.
shot. That's a great shot. Potentially, he's got to. Because he can play the skill shot with bottom, but he needs to pot this in the top right hand bag before he does anything. Get rid of his work back smelling ball, and then
He isn't gonna take this in the top corner, play the one in the left middle, and nudge, not the red in, is he? Do you think?
I don't know.
Do you think that's a shout or?
Yeah, it's a good shout, mate.
He's missed the
See,
yellow?
that's it. That's the thing.
Yeah,
That's what happens when you're concentrating too much on your positional play.
Position, yeah. And he hasn't even. I don't think Neil he's covered that top right pocket for that red. I don't
No.
think he's covered it, has he?
This is where Jason will just wait for him to go and
Yeah.
drops this in the middle, just dead weight. I'm calling this. I think these are gone, mate.
Do you?
If I'm honest, yeah.
I think earlier on, where like I say, he did have a few loose shots. I think now, like you said, Neil, I
I
think
think he's smelling blood, isn't
he's
he?
gonna get him. Yeah. It's the words what he's obviously said to you earlier. He isn't bothered. I think, in a way, I think that's what he means, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
by the moments, he's not bothered by the moments, is he? He's just gonna take his balls and that's it.
That's it. Yeah. He's on this perfect because he just drops it in dead weight. The red just above the black in the bottom right.
You see the one in the middle of the table at the bottom here? Are you landing behind that to the right corner? Are you going to land on the player plant or?
Um,
Just
I think he drops this in now. He plays the plant
do you think he's going to play the plant after this shot?
after this shot in the
Yeah,
corner
yeah,
bag,
Yeah.
and then leaves himself an angle on the one down the rail to get on the black at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't really have to come up the table. He could play the black in the middle. I know it's a bit of a difficult shot, but I mean, there's so many options here, Danny. So many options. It's all about, and he's taking his time, which is nice to see.
Yeah.
You know, he's not just
You haven't
getting
seen
down
him
and
do
going.
much of this, Neil.
No,
I bet-
not really.
I bet this is the first time the clock's probably caught up with him. Does he take? Oh no, I think he's got to play the one over the middle bag now, Neil, has he? Because the plant's a bit
over the
smelly
corner
now,
bag,
isn't
you
it?
mean?
Yeah, over the
Corner,
corner. I think
yeah.
the plant's a bit smelly there, is it, Neil? I'm not
Oh
sure.
yeah, definitely. He's going away from his work there,
Yeah.
isn't he? I think what he'll do, he'll drop this in, stun,
But have a good angle, hasn't he, to stun
stun,
up, yeah.
or leave it just underneath on the rail.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
I would have
think
gone a
that's
little bit
okay,
further than
yeah.
that, but and then stun up for the red in the same bag as he's potting this, and then
He's not going to drop it in, is he? And play that red above to the
He-
right
he-
centre,
he completes
is
it.
he? No, no.
See, no,
Don't know what he's
that was
played there.
that was a
Yeah.
bad shot. He should have
Yeah.
left himself
Yeah.
just low on the
Well,
on the last one.
Yeah, like you say, to stun up.
Yeah,
But
just
same
stun.
bag, yeah, stun. All in that bottom
he-
right, weren't they?
How he's been potting tonight, I wouldn't think he was going to miss this.
Oh,
It's
no,
just a
no.
case of, is he going to have the rub where he's not going to sit behind the yellow, what he's looking at now, to get on the black?
Do you think it's two cushions? Oh, He's got to sneak
It
behind
could
that
it
top
could
yellow,
potentially
hasn't he?
be it could be 3 cushions.
Yeah, he's got to miss that top yellow. He's got to come in and out the gap because he's
Oh,
missed it.
he's missed it completely.
Oof,
Wow.
that's a big
Wow.
surprise, mate. That is. Definitely didn't catch it, did he? No,
No.
he didn't catch it.
No.
And that all
So-
came down, I think, Neil, to the one. Well, I think he did want to play the plant earlier on.
Yeah.
and he wasn't on it, was he?
No. And he's come on, Matty. He played the one down the rail here for his stun out. The one, then the yellow over the corner, and then deal with the top two. You start from the bottom.
Do you think he's thinking he's taking that one away and then he's going to work out down here? I think that top one is good for. It's a good out, isn't it? If any
Yeah,
mistakes made, he's
it's-
got an out, hasn't he?
It's he's
No,
only
no.
it's an insurance ball.
Yeah, I like the way you called it, Neil. By like you say, coming down.
It's an
taking these
insurance
ones
ball.
first,
It's like
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
if something goes wrong, then you've got an easy drop in. Now he's made this really
Very
a
awkward now,
world
Neil.
of trouble.
I think Neil, he's got. I mean, he'd like to take the one on the inside, but I don't think he can.
Going back to when he had ball in hand there, Danny. Sorry to interrupt you, mate, but
No
like
problem.
he should have just put it. The ball he's playing now, he could have put the ball there.
Yeah,
See?
don't like it. Didn't like it. Yeah, no.
See, that's just cost him the frame.
Yeah.
If he'd have played that, put the ball behind that first, stunned out for the next yellow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. No.
No.
No, I'm sorry.
You were bang on the money, Neil, with that
Yeah,
one there.
yeah,
He had to do what you said.
Yeah.
Take these 3, take that one down the rail, mind your work, and like you say, that top ball was insurance policy.
All day long.
Matty,
That's going to
Matty.
hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
it's
going to
okay.
hurt.
He knows, you can tell body language there.
Yeah.
Neil tells you he's not happy with that.
No.
But again, I
He
can
seemed a
count his
bit
ball.
panicky, mate, to
Yeah.
be fair. Did
Yeah,
you not
yeah,
agree?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
You know, when he put the ball at the top there, I'm thinking, mate, just
And did you notice the yellow Neil only just went in? That tap to
Yeah.
top that we no, he just went. That did.
yeah.
So no.
I think he might have a little bit touch of nerves or
Yeah,
something.
Neil's definitely got behind it. I mean, as long as I played him, Neil, years and years, he was never in it. He was always a very confident
Yeah,
player.
you could count on him, couldn't you?
And
Yeah.
I think Ant's hit the nail on the head there. Matt's just made it easy for him. He's made it easy.
Well, Ant Leighton, Matt's making it too easy for Salty.
yeah, I think that's spot on. Yeah.
Yeah, you're correct there, Ant.
And
It's
when
a
he's
horrible
going-
place when you're struggling. But I do believe that his shot choice on the white was completely wrong. Yeah,
Yeah.
same guys. Never seen Matt miss many balls. It's a shame, really, because you know it's not the Matt Price that we know, and everybody else knows. But like you know, you pay you some money, you take your chance, taking nothing away from Jace.
Yeah. I think you and Aid hit the nail on the head. Neil, when you say you pay your money, you play, and it's hard out there, I think
Mate,
it can
mate,
be hard for you.
It's
and
tough, isn't it? Oh, there we go.
there we
So
go
there's
again.
another miss there. So
Yeah.
listen, reiterating what I said earlier on, mate. If I'm 9-3 down, I'm thinking you've got to get 2, and when you get to 10, the 11th frame
Yeah,
is a killer.
kill it, yeah.
And I don't care what anybody says. They say, "Oh, just play your normal way." No, you don't. You think it's in the back of your head. You know when you said
Is
about
it in the back here, Neil, that
well, you
you've
don't,
already won, or are you actually thinking, well, I need to get this, or do you think you've won already when you're on 10? I don't
exactly.
know.
It's a mixed emotion, isn't it? Because
I mean, you were 10-9 down, weren't you? And
but I'm never out
you
of
were
it.
never out of it. You
But,
never
I,
out
but
of
I
it.
would hate to be 10-9 up. I know that sounds
Yeah, yeah.
mad,
Yeah, I get it, yeah.
because I'm thinking, well, if I miss this, I'm out of the competition, so I need to concentrate, I need to get it. And creeping over that line is the hardest thing you'll ever do.
Ever do, yeah.
And Jason clearly has made a mistake there.
Missed
He's
again,
missed him
yeah,
by a long
yeah,
way now. I
yeah.
think he's gone.
Yeah,
I think he's gone. It's not nice to see, but is he?
I think he's had chances, Neil, like you say. I think the prime, Matty Price, would not have missed half the stuff he's missed.
No.
But you can't take nothing away from Salty, because he's been...
No.
Salty, they call him Salty Jason.
Yeah, but you know, like you say, he's played that shot there. He's had a wang at it. He's missed it. Now, if that was me on there, obviously I've had more table time than Matt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be going, right, there's a chink here,
Yeah.
and I'm going to make you pay for it.
Pay for it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then,
Yeah.
well, hopefully you can deliver the goods. So, but anyway, back to this frame.
Yeah. I think that's the comment of the night, isn't it, by Ant? He's just made it so easy for Jace.
Yeah.
And Jace, he's just minded his work, hasn't he,
Yeah.
as you say?
Oh,
This
he's
is
not-
a foul,
it-
this is.
Oh, no, he's
Just reached.
Simon Worrell.
Yeah.
Yes. Who's the peppy?
Pappy. Well, that was Ryan Copeland saying that. Now a little bit, what's it, Matty hasn't really given him a game, but again, he's still out of it nearly, he's still. I've seen
Honestly, makes
Grant did it, didn't he?
it makes me try harder.
Yeah.
I know sometimes you can try too hard, but you go. If you played a pool match and you've come away thinking he's beat me, fair play, shake his hand, job and done.
Yeah.
But if you've let yourself down and you knew you could have played better, that's when it hurts.
It hurts, yeah.
And it does.
Yeah.
If somebody come on and smoked me, and they had like 7-8 balls against me, I'd go, mate,
Well done.
couldn't live with you.
Yeah.
Couldn't live with you. Happy days.
But knowing you've had chances in every frame,
Yeah.
he'd hurt you, wouldn't it? Knowing you,
of
knowing
course
your,
it would.
knowing your capability, I suppose.
Yeah. But again, like I said, it's about Matt he hasn't really had a knock at a practice, and when people are in pool probably 4 or 5 times a week, it's always hard.
Yeah.
Because they're in the know, aren't they? So
Yeah.
and Matt's just made a foul there. So
Did he foul that?
yeah.
Did the red not
Yeah.
hit?
He hit the wrong ball.
Or he hit the wrong ball first? Yeah. I thought it was because he had the ball never hit the cushion. Yeah.
Right, so let's just have a look at the camera down on that. I
Just
think
tied that up.
it might go. I think it might go. No, it hasn't. Now, Matty could play a loss of turn here. He could just drop this in, and Snooker would be up there where he's putting, where he's queuing it now. Yeah.
I think the only thing, Neil, is don't leave him a shot on that red, because there's a big bag into it off the yellow to the middle.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be leaving this, because I think then
And he's got a smelly red on the top
Curtains,
rail as well.
Yeah. So yeah, he'd have to get out, wouldn't he? Keep going. Stop. Yeah.
It's still
It's not bad. It's not easy, but
he's been knocking these in
Like,
though,
I
Danny.
fancy him for knocking the red in. But like you say, I think if he's straight, he's got a bit of work to do, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But I don't think you can write him off for any finish, Neil. No. Yeah, it's quality.
There you go. I think. Yeah, he drops this in, comes down to where the 2 yellows are together,
Yeah, red off the yellow.
red off the yellow, and then
over
black
to
in the middle.
Yeah. Good red, like I say. I thought he got me like you said, he got me right behind them yellows. He couldn't afford to leave him a shot on that long red, and then
There you go. You
Is that
can't
a
call it, can you?
commentator's case, but he was perfect, Neil, wasn't
So
he?
what we're doing here now then, I think I'm just tucking him up behind the yellow here.
Yeah, you'd say tuck him up, Neil, wouldn't you? But it's
To
not
be
an
honest-
easy out, is it? It's not an easy get out of that.
Exactly. I mean, the thing is, if he does this, then they're all on. If
Just think, Neil, he's got a shot of coming off this bottom yellow, going up to knock that top red in,
just
or
doesn't
not?
want going
No.
off.
No. Yeah, good shot.
He's got
yeah.
it. Let's just have a look
That's
down.
it.
Yeah, I think he's got it. I think this is a frame where it's a chance for for Matt just to get back, just have a little nibble at him.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Right.
Great shot if you're on yellows. Ah, Neil.
Yeah.
That was a shot if you're on yellows, that one. But again, Neil, I think like you spot on with what you said. I mean, fair play to Jace. He's knocked a lot of the finishes in. He's hard, but I think Matt's had a chance in most frames.
Yeah.
A good chance given. And I think you would be, like you said, you'd be gutted about it, Neil. I think, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You'd take that harder than you would if someone had had, like you said, 7, 8 eights against
Yeah.
you.
When you make mistakes.
Yeah, and I think
it's an hard pill to swallow, mate.
Yeah, he's had good chances, and again, another good chance here. They've got to go, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah. There's no ifs and buts about this. He's made it difficult for himself. Do you know he's up against it, and I feel so sorry for him.
Yeah.
But he's got potential here. He could pot this and then pot the He's proper struggling, isn't he?
Yeah. When it's not going, Neil, it's not going.
No, he's playing against the pool gods, mate.
Yeah. But I think, like you say, the chances he's given him, he's given him a couple of chances.
But he hasn't taken them chances to get back in the match.
No.
You know, even if he takes like 4 of them chances.
Got to keep coming for the double, Neil. I don't think the double's now on, is it? Do you fancy yourself for the skilly here, Neil? Because I wouldn't.
I'm not a fan of him.
No,
but having said that, he could play the skilly and then just leave the white up the top end of the table.
Yeah.
There you go, like that.
I think.
That's perfect.
Has he left that, Neil? Can he get that right yellow or not?
I think he can, you know. I think he can, but obviously we've been out there before.
Yeah, tough. I think if he was on it to pot it, Neil, I think he probably would have played it. I don't know.
I just thinking he's thinking of where the white's going, you know. Is he going to disturb? Oh no,
He mustn't be on it. He mustn't be on that yellow.
Oh, it's not a good shot. I'd fancy that in the middle myself.
Yeah, I'd fancy taking that to middle, Neil. But a free shot really as well.
Yeah.
You're not leaving. You're only leaving the. You know, if you leave the white dead on the rail, it's not.
Is there an argument for a cross double? If you can't see it,
Yeah.
because obviously we don't. Oh, he's going.
Dropping it in the middle. Yeah, wide. Is it wide?
Oh no.
Again, Neil, he hasn't. It's again when you're struggling, Neil. This is a tough finish, isn't it? When you're struggling.
Yes, it is, mate. Oh, these balls, because it's a blind pocket, isn't it? When you're above it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, you're naturally coming up for the yellow, but
Yeah. You've just got to go right when I'm hitting this. Yeah. Look, and he is taking his time.
Yeah.
He's.
The shallows, it's a tough shot when you're struggling. It's
Yeah.
It's a big shot.
You hit it on the head, Danny. Hit it on the head, mate. Yeah, he's played that well.
Played it well, yeah.
Could have been a bit higher.
Yeah.
These shots can potentially leave you in no man's land. Does he play it with right hand side or?
I think Neil, I'm playing it with a touch of left.
And then having in the same bag. Yeah.
Off the cushion, land behind it. Confidence. I think if he starts playing slow screw behind the black to play it, I think it was.
But like you just said, confidence.
Yeah. Don't know.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
Yeah.
Now, what you've got to think of here now, you haven't got to think of where I'm leaving the white here now. You've just got to commit to the pot.
Commit to the pot, Neil. Pot it.
And he has done. Oh, only just. But well done, mate.
Yeah.
Tip me hat.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see him get one back.
Yeah, it was again. It could have been JC's. He had two chances to take.
Mass the tactician. He could have been here.
I think he was on about that shot, Neil. What we're on about, what was a tough shot, you know, under the circumstances. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Massey's in the Cap 5.
Oh, he's in. Yeah, Matt's
do-
in the Cat 5, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a good. I think it's a decent staff in the list, Neil. It seems a decent.
I think
standard.
all of them have been judged.
I don't know a lot of them, Neil. Actually.
Yeah, I'm the same myself, mate. But
What's the next game? I know. Is it Matt Bamford next Thursday?
I think there's one tomorrow.
Just one tomorrow, is he?
Yeah, there's one tomorrow, and I was asked to do the comms, but obviously I'm here tonight, so I can't spend too much time away from home. But
No.
but yeah, they've all been judged. I think, you know, listen, you're gonna get some wrong or whatever, or you know, you could say like, you know, in our category, Johnny Clowes or whatever. But like, I think they've all been done quite fairly.
I agree, Neil. Yeah.
There's
I
not
think,
been many walkovers or
No.
they've always and it's good for pool, mate. At the end of the day, it's good for pool.
I think it's the best thing I've seen, Neil. I mean, I prefer this over anything, any event.
Yeah,
I prefer this
Yeah.
because
yeah,
Get
and I love
yourself out
the
there.
fact that you can interact over YouTube and that, you know, you can,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
comment and
yeah,
mate, it's just, you know, you're sitting there, and my missus watching Coronation Street, and
Yeah.
I'm watching pool and just
Yeah.
interacting with the lads
Interacting
and
with
that.
the
Like,
lads,
mate,
yeah.
come on now, you've won, haven't you?
yeah.
Now I think these, what you giving here, Danny? You thinking yellow?
I
is
don't
it?
think has he got it. Yeah, because he's on there. He's on. He can take them to middle. He's not
Yeah,
blocked by that yellow, is he?
There's an argument for both here.
Yeah. Arguing for both. Yeah, I reckon yellows are the one though. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they're the obvious of the what's
Yeah,
it.
and I think if he's got an angle to get on the one on the bottom rail, I think he's away. The only bad ball he's got, if he screws back for this now,
Would you say that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
top
that-
one, Neil?
that's perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
That's perfect. If he drops this on the rail, just leave himself a little bit of an angle.
I think Jace has just got to take his time here. Don't rush, and I think he gets
Yeah.
some.
Yeah,
If he, you know, he has like them relapses he's done to where
yeah.
he's
He has
down and
a bit of rush of blood.
rush of blood,
Yeah.
and he seems to miss like an easy shot, and then he'll knock you one in 100 mile an hour off the rail.
Yeah, or off the rail,
Yeah,
clean pot,
Yeah,
straight ball.
yeah. and they're the ones he's missed to give Matt the chances he's had, and then obviously Matt's not punished him, has he, at all, really?
What are you doing here? Is he screwing back for the yellow in the middle, and then yellow in the middle, top left after? That's what he's thinking.
Yeah, I think that's what he's thinking, isn't he? But he's been. These are the ones he has been
Oh,
missing.
he's
hasn't
left
he?
it there, yeah.
You see, this time he hasn't done that. He's left a shot on it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Instead of, he normally he belts them in, doesn't he? Then
He's got what's a snooker behind the red. Oh, he's played it well.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, he's just got to drop this in dead weight.
dead weight, yeah.
Yellow in the bottom left, black in the corner. What a fantastic retort.
Yeah. As easy as that, Neil, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he could go long or short here. If he wants to come down for the middle, he can. If he wants to play it long,
There you go.
play it long, yeah. I think he's.
That's
been-
it's a
been playing
perfect
since it, yeah.
perfect reaction to losing a frame is to
Yeah,
come back
yeah.
and knock an 8 in. Look, he's
Yeah.
composing himself.
Yeah,
isn't
he has, yeah.
Yeah.
And he has Neil there. He's took his time here,
Yeah.
hasn't he? And he's got him, I think. And I think if he'd done that on a few of the others, I think he'd
Yeah.
have been long done and
He'd
dusted
have
now.
been,
This
we'd have
game.
been home now in
He'd
bed.
have been home, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He has. He's done it again there on that black, and
Yeah, nice 8 ball.
yeah.
What's his
good
name, Will?
finish. Yeah, it was 8 ball. That was
Yeah.
Neil off the break. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
he's on
it's not
Neil.
looking good for our Matt.
No.
And he did say earlier on, I either turn up or I don't. And I'm sure he'll excuse me for saying, but he knows he's missed chances that he would never have done in the past, probably.
No, it's a bit. It's hard to see, really. You know, player of the standard he is. But like you say, when you haven't been playing and you come up against a player like
I
Jace,
think that's the key. What you've just said, Danny. I mean, I said, have you practiced much? He says, not really, no. But like these games, It depends what kind of play you are. Some players, like you're saying about pooping, I've seen Johnny Price, they can pick
Yeah,
a cue up
pick
and do
you
it.
up, yeah.
But
put
they,
away,
they're
yeah.
Cat 1 players, aren't they?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I have a knock. When I'm playing, I have a knock in my room and I have half an hour. If I'm queuing straight, then I'll leave it, I'm done.
Believe it, yeah.
Yeah. Right. That was an angry break.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
It was an angry break.
He's come right across it, Neil, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And it's actually a good break.
It's an angry break. He's got. I think he's frustrated with himself, Danny. To be fair, which he's got every reason to be. But I do think he's got. Do you play the?
I don't like the one he's looking at, Neil. That's red to the. I don't
No.
like this.
Would you be playing the cut down the rail?
The one he's just played?
No.
Oh, to the sorry, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I know what you say. Yeah,
Then he's.
yeah. There's no argument for that. Yeah, I would say so, Neil. Yeah, good shout that. I mean, I didn't like. He's obviously got it, but I didn't like it. Because again, Neil, I think this is now.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a frustration effort.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. 'Cause
'Cause
he's
he
quickening.
hasn't-
He's quickening up,
yeah,
isn't he?
I don't
He
think
I think he
looked
wants it over.
the red by the black. I mean, it does go. It's got a couple of pockets, but he's got to.
Is there an argument? Is there an argument for screw this back? Take the red over the bottom rail, and then he's got a red into the middle, and then the red into the
right corner?
right corner.
Yeah. Yeah,
See,
he's rushed.
that's it,
yeah.
mate. That's a
Yeah.
You've hit it on the head there. It's a
Frustration,
frustration one.
Yeah.
Now,
Shame, but
what was he on there though?
yeah, he's on. Wait, to have a
look-
shot, did he?
No.
He'd have been better off, Neil, doing what he's done there. He'd have been better off rolling it, try and roll it in, and leave himself a long red.
Yeah.
'Cause
What's
he's
the-
left. He'd have left.
There's no.
It'd have been no greater shake, would it? I don't think.
No.
Lost a turn. See, he's got another snip here, Neil.
Yeah, he has. I think that's not the cleverest shot I've ever seen.
No. But like you say, Neil, is it that big 10? Is this where it starts getting
Exactly.
a bit more awkward for Jace finish
yeah.
line?
Yeah.
Because I'd say now, is there any pressure on Matt now, Neil? I don't know. Doesn't look
rush-
like it.
He's rushing around the table.
Yeah,
Like.
yeah. I mean, I don't think the clock's affected any of them, has it?
No, not really.
They've been brilliant with the clock regarding. I mean, I know Matt's a quick player, and JC's obviously rapid.
I don't. If he goes for the top right, I don't see any value in it. I really don't.
No. The only thing it's doing is obviously try and tie that yard up. I don't think he's. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he's a little bit.
He's
awkward.
left a chop along.
Left a
I'd be
chop, Anthony,
I'd be
yeah,
playing
yeah,
chopping
yeah.
that along the
Yeah.
because it's sort of a free
Free
shot.
shots is such.
Yeah, do you think
yeah.
so?
Yeah, it's a free. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really see that, Neil. So yeah, I think he's got to play it, hasn't he?
Good.
It's his
And
only
i- i-
problem ball, isn't it?
If he gets it, he's out
Yeah, he's done. Yeah.
potentially.
I'll tell you what I do like, Neil. I do like the price and the odds of this chase. I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I do. I like it.
Now I don't know why he's taken that because he's still got this difficult yellow.
No, I like your shot, Neil.
Yeah,
chopping that
along
one
the rail.
top. Yeah,
Get ready, bad bull.
There was an argument, Neil, for that even coming down and knocking the one in the right corner. in.
Exactly.
He had-
Exactly,
he
mate.
had-
Yeah, yeah.
And he could even do that now.
See now, he
See?
should have. He
It's
should
coming
have.
down. I think that shot was on Neil, the shot before. And
He should have played that
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
beginning, because
definitely.
you know we keep going on about insurance balls. That ball's in the middle of the table, and,
Yeah.
there's no. It gives you a chance to free your way up where you're going to go.
Yeah. No, I think if he'd have played that when you said, Neil,
Yeah.
I think he'd be Keating's now.
You'd be playing that, wouldn't you?
Oh, 1,000,000%, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you called it, I saw it, I thought, well, where the shallow was there, it was kind of perfect.
He's double kissed that. So, but like you said earlier on, Dan. I mean, it's that curse of the 10 frame. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
yeah,
he can afford you lose 3,
Yeah.
couldn't he? Or,
Yeah.
But can you? Without contradicting myself.
I think in, what, 7, 6, 7? I can't.
Nah.
You can see Jace getting an 8 ball in 1 out of 7 frames, I think.
Yeah. You would have thought so.
Yeah, yeah, or at least a good some finish.
Others,
I'd have said.
there you go. Now these are a little bit messy. Now what do you do here? Do you just drop up behind the?
Can you drop? Does that one go to bottom to right centre, Neil? The bottom yellow with the
Yes,
two-
it
the
does.
two-
Yeah, I think it does, mate.
Does he just drop that in, leave it roughly where it is?
It flies in, mate.
Yeah, I think he's just got.
It depends
to
how
drop
much you
them
want
all in.
chase it. Do you want to make it messy for him, or just?
Yeah, drop it in the middle. I mean, I think.
I'm kind of guessing he would do, you know, because
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, he's going to drop
He's
it
backing
in.
himself, isn't
Yeah, yeah. I think it's curtains, Neil.
he? Yeah. Do you? I don't think he's planting this. I think he's coming off the bottom rail and just flick. Because them are smelly. Them two
Yeah,
yellows are.
I think the right one of the two, the bottom one, he's got to be right behind that on the rail. I think,
Unless
Neil,
unless he
hasn't
drops this in the middle bag and leaves an angle on the top left. There you go, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then comes across the table, takes the right one that's closest to the pocket
Yeah,
to the bottom
I
right.
think he's got to be on the rail. I think the white's got to be touching
Exactly.
the rail.
Yeah, yeah.
Neil to get it, and I don't know.
I think he's.
I think he's okay.
I would
Or-
like to have been straight on that.
Is he going to play it off the rail, nudge the other one over
Yeah,
to the left corner?
Yeah, yeah, potentially, yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that a shot?
yeah, it's a good call, mate.
If he plays it off the rail first, I think he nudges that other one over to this opposite corner.
No,
Off it- I didn't think
What
he'd
a
get
shot.
it. I didn't think he could hit it that clean.
what a shot.
Brilliant shot, that was. Brilliant. As it goes, Neil's probably one of the best shots he's played. Like, clean, not nudge, nothing.
Yeah, and I think that's all she wrote, mate.
Yeah, yeah. Curtains are closed, I think, Neil, there. He's played well, hasn't he?
Yes, I think.
Played very well.
Yeah, well played.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
played, Jace.
Listen, Danny, thanks for the comms tonight, and pleasure being in the comms with you.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, Neil.
Oh, mate, brilliant. And thanks to Maz for doing the timing. Well done, Jason. Unlucky, Matt. On another day, he probably would have done a little bit better, but that's the way it goes, mate. Hope everybody's enjoyed it as much as we have, and catch you again soon. See you later. Ta-ra.
Good night.